A beautiful day to celebrate the start of a new year. CTV's Anna Knight joins us with an early look at the weather.
Thank you so much, Christine. Yes, indeed, we can collectively say Happy New Year as we welcome officially the Year of the Rabbit, celebrating with the friends of the Chinese community. We are broadcasting live at the Dragon Pearl Restaurant, 865 York Mills. Of course, one of the major symbols of the Chinese culture is the Dragon Lion Dance. And I want to introduce very quickly, this is Justin Foy, our good friend, prominent leader of the Chinese community. Justin, what's some of the significance of this dance?
Well, the lion dance is traditionally performed at Chinese New Year, and the lion is actually a decoy, and the decoy is meant to ward off evil spirits. The sound of the drums and the fireworks is also meant to ward off evil spirits. The lettuce that you are feeding him is to feed him, but also because the lettuce is green, it signifies money. And attached to the lettuce is a red pocket, and the lucky red pocket we give to children and relatives at New Year's to signify prosperity for the Chinese New Year.
I want to introduce the Chinese Consul General Chin Li Gang. I want to wish you, sir, Kong Hei Fa Choi.
Well, today we have moved into the first day of the Chinese Lunar Year, the Year of the Rabbit. It means in this year, people will think with wisdom, act in efficiency, stay calm, and move very fast. So on this particular time, I would like to represent the Chinese Consul General in Toronto to express my best wishes to the overseas Chinese and the Chinese Canadians in Toronto and in Canada for the prosperity and harmony. May you enjoy the wealth and health, success and happiness in the Year of the Rabbit and beyond. Finally, Kong Hei Fa Cai.
Yes, Kong Hei Fa Choi. Well, this is it. The celebrations are beginning. Let me show you, by the way, it is a bright day. We'll quickly look at our snowfall totals that we got from that big storm. Today is a day you can certainly do some digging out in some areas. So let's take a look at our snowfall totals across southern Ontario. Give you an idea of what we saw fall from that. This new year, with the Year of the Rabbit, we'll have more and learn about the symbols and the traditions with the wonderful Chinese community in Toronto. But now we'll send it back to you guys inside. I'm Anna Knight, live on location at the Dragon Pearl Restaurant. We're celebrating Chinese New Year. A big part of this celebration is the longevity noodle. Raymond Tam, the superintendent of the restaurant, is here. Tell me the symbolism about this dish.
Yeah, in Chinese tradition, there's a must. The long life noodle is a must in the birthday party, and particularly in Chinese New Year.
And this is to bestow good fortune and prosperity. And we have the finished product here, and then you have different toppings. What are these three toppings?
Oh, we have a chicken soup and beef soup. And we have a chicken broth. Some people want to make it clear and cleaner, yeah.
And when we come back, we're going to show you this. You'll see it for the first time on TV here at the Dragon Pearl Restaurant as we spread prosperity on Chinese New Year. Plus your full forecast coming up next. Stay with us. Wow, I can eat that?
Sure.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is, oh, I want to break that. Wow.
Well, and now I know why it's so bright and sunny out there.
Of course, it's a big celebration, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, and for those who are born under the rabbit sign, by the way, they're typically, the characteristics are well-mannered, they usually have good luck in finances, they're trustworthy, so that's something to think about. But a huge celebration right across, not of course only the GTA, across the country and around the world, and we're getting a little taste of that celebration as we broadcast live at the Dragon Pearl Restaurant. Raymond, we're making some really unique signature item here. For those who frequent a Chinese restaurant, they'll be familiar with the dumpling, but you have your own spin on this. You're making a giant dumpling, and there is a significance with this. Tell me about it.
It is a very traditional. Everybody has a must in the Chinese New Year. So we have the one of the kind in Canada. This is the biggest jin dui, what the Chinese call. So it symbolizes prosperity.
Growing prosperity.
Yeah, growing. Yes. So look at the ball growing from such a small to that big.
It started 2 minutes ago about the size of an orange, and that is just, it's a dough?
Don't is just a small one, right? Much smaller size.
Right.
And we make it huge. It's a big secret on there.
So the trick is here, you can see it growing up, and eventually it'll get to this size. And boy, if nothing sends a bountiful prosperity, it would be a nice, large dumpling.
And that's why we call the dragon barrel.
Ah, yes. And then the idea is when you present this to your family and friends, you would cut it open?
Yeah, we have to cut it. By the way, we have to cut a little hole and let the hot air come out in order to be crispy.
Ah, I see. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to let you just cut a little hole in that. I'm going to do the weather, and then we'll come back and we'll actually break it open together, okay? We're celebrating prosperity, so how do we cut this open quickly? You have a big scissor there.
Right at the top.
Okay.
Drill a small hole, and then cut it in a close way. That's one.
And then this would be shared with the family?
Yes.
Wow. And very quickly, Jeff, you could just show this one is still growing. I mean, this is really remarkable. So we're going to celebrate and eat this, and we'll say Kong Hei Fat Choi. I can grab it here if you want, like this. With a little piece, we'll say Kong Hei Fat Choi to our friends. We'll have more as we broadcast live at the Dragon Pearl restaurant. Oh, very tasty.
Well, Anwar, any more snowstorms, or it's just going to be party weather with sunshine?
Absolutely, and a big celebration is underway. Christine, we're celebrating new beginnings, you know, with the start of the new Chinese year. And a part of the Chinese culture, of course, is music. And this is Chloe Zhu. She's performing Jasmine Flower on the dulcimer, which is really a magnificent instrument that dates back to the Ming Dynasty. And she's been playing for 20 years. This is her 3rd year here in Canada, celebrating a Canadian-Chinese New Year. And you can see the expertise with this. You can almost equate it to a Western piano in terms of the music coming from strings, but of course it's being manipulated with what you could almost say is a drumstick. So beautiful, beautiful sound. And that's what this is all about. Music, fun, prosperity, and happiness to everyone. In fact, we have everybody here that's joining us. I want to thank Master Qin Zi from the Bamboo Kung Fu School for the lion dance, and all of our guests here. We have a very special message for everybody at home as we celebrate the new year, and that message is... Peace and prosperity and Happy New Year to you, my friends. Very quickly, your 7-day forecast here at the Dragon Pearl restaurant. Kong Hei Fat Choi, back to you at the desk.
And Anwar, just before we go, may we add, you're still on here. May we add, you're looking very dapper. Is that your...
Thank you.
Is that your shirt?
No, they provided this to me, and this color symbolizes king or emperor, so it's a real honor for me to wear this here on this New Year's celebration. So, feeling like a king and an emperor, let me tell you.
And looking like one. Thank you, Anwar. That's our report for CTV News at noon. For Chris and the dapper Anwar, thanks for being with us.
Bye.